So we're going to unbox the latest copy of Ratfink, Scurry and Scamper. Hopefully this is pretty close to the final copy that we're going to be releasing. We're going to be making some of these for reviewers and previews pretty soon. So I'm going to take a look at what we got inside here. So we've got the dealer rat standee. We got all of our Fink tokens, our various cheese wedges and wheels for points, our yummy cheesecakes. Let's see, we got a bunch of cards. We got Scurry and Scamper cards. Got our dirty rat tokens. Our themed playing card deck. I will pull all those out. And we've got our themed rat stash boards. We currently have 6 unique boards, and they're double-sided with different art on each side, so that you get 12 different options. So these are just kind of some fun thematic flair for players. And I think there are like extra ones in there. Got the swimming pool, a little office space going on here, the library, or the dungeon, depending on which way you're going, the pool hustler, or the Parisian street cafe, or if you're more into like air hockey, for example. So players get to choose their thematic board there. Then we have the main charcuterie board, where we will store all the different decks of cards to help organize things, the dirty rat track, the maze round counter. So I'm going to go ahead and set up a quick game here just so you can see how this is set up. So we will start with the charcuterie board, either like in the middle of the table or one end of the table, depending on how you want players laid out. And you pull out some of the cheese. As you can see, we've got fun little, the 1-point wedges, or their 5-point wheels. Has some Fink tokens. These are double-sided. There's a reason that we'll get into in the game, but you got like the reason you get the Fink is from having a lack of cheese, or it was an attack directly against your player. We got the themed deck of cards. This is a standard playing card deck with 4 different suits, 2 through ace, but they are all themed. As you can see, we have like, what do we got going on here? The swords deck. We've got traps. Cheese. And let's get claws one. Here we go, there's Claws, the cat. So those are the playing cards. So there's the trick-taking element. But in Ratfink, it's not just trick-taking. You also have the Scurry and Scamper. And in our Scurry and Scamper, that's what allows us to manipulate the cards in our favor. So we've got 30 unique Scurry cards and 30 unique Scamper cards. And the Scurry cards are played pre-hand. They help you manipulate the hand in your favor. They let you alter the trump call, get you better cards, mess with other players' hands. So they do a whole variety of effects. Every card is unique. There are some similar actions, but they're all unique. So they do things like let you alter the trump, retain a card that's already been played so you can replay it, gain cheese when other players gain cheese, sneak a peek at a player's hand and swap some cards, all kinds of fun little unique actions. So there's 30 of those, and players will have a mix of Scurry and Scamper cards. And then the Scamper cards let you manipulate the outcome and mitigate things. Steal cheese from other players. Shield against attacks. Gain cheese if you just failed to gain any. All kinds of fun things. Where's like, the greater good. Lots of good fun cheese, pun, and humor in these cards. Mission Pantry. Fink 5 Faux Fum. Darth the Greater. I find your lack of cheese disturbing. The Dread Pirate Roquefort. Yeah, lots of fun things. So, some spoofy humor in these. So there's our Scamper cards. We have the Trump deck. So in Ratfink, Trump can be, we have a card order and a Trump suit. So card order could change from high, which is what you're normally used to. It can also be low, in which case the lowest cards win tricks, 2s and 3s. So depending on the round, that can change and alter in your favor depending on the cards you have. So the Trump cards just thematically show you whether it's high or low in a different suit. There's also the idea of no Trump in the game. So those are our Trump cards. We've got our playing card deck. You'll notice here on the end we have our maze round tracker. This shows how many rounds are in the game, but also how many cards are dealt, because in Ratfink the number of cards change. So we start at 7 cards, but each round we're going to lose cards, which makes it harder to earn tricks. There's less cards to go around. We'll go down to 6, 5, 4, 3, and eventually 2 will end the game. Now that's just the default that comes with the game. However, there are maze cards, and you can pick a different maze card to play with that actually alter and change how the gameplay works, because it can change the number of cards. Say start at 2 and build up to 7, which actually significantly changes how the game flow works. So yeah, so this is Ratfink currently. We also have the Dirty Rat trackers. So as players play certain cards in the deck that are considered a Dirty Rat card, like the Rat Race that lets them steal cheese from some other player, then they would advance on the Dirty Rat track here. And this is used for breaking ties for dealer and some other purposes in the game. So if you are significantly the most dirty rat, so you're stealing cheese from everyone, then you will move up on this track. Every time you're a dealer, you get to earn one of these lovely cheesecakes. We have key lime, little New York, Oreo, my favorite. Raspberry white chocolate, of course the classic strawberry, double chocolate, and of course a sampler for those that can't decide what they prefer. So those are all the bits from Ratfink, Scurry and Scamper. So I hope you get a chance to play with us sometime soon.